Hello and welcome back to Trust Us, where we are bringing the tunes today. Obviously, I've got myself Dos and got producer slash DJ Juzzy.
I wish people could see if this was like a video podcast as well, because I am dancing.
Well,
I
fun
feel like
fact,
I'm a
we're
late
actually on YouTube as well.
I feel like I'm a late night radio host. Like, am I going to throw to Jacinta, who wants to share that she's in love with Barry? This one's for you, Barry.
I think that isn't that just old school radio, old school late night sort of vibe.
I mean, I tell you what, my dog currently doesn't really like being alone. So what we do is we just put talkback radio on, and I've been listening to a lot of ABC Canberra. That's for sure. That's
really,
for sure. And I kind of dig it. Talkback radio. I think. Where's Prost? Prost did talkback. Let's go.
Have you thought about getting your dog to just fucking grow up?
He's 8, so he's already grown up, and I think he's just got some trauma.
This is an animal. This is like I wouldn't say not the king of the jungle, but it's a predator.
Oh, he's not a predator. Let's be real. He's straight over, rolls over. He's a little bitch. But no, he howls sometimes when we're not here, and we don't want him to piss the neighbours off, because I tell you what, Hayden, they're pissing me off right now, 100%.
Oh yeah, give it to me. I love this.
So I got some junkies that live next door.
Hold up, just shout out to my junkies out there. This one's for you.
No, so we have some junkies next door, and they've been playing their music quite loud recently for like extended periods of time. And so over the last month, it's been on and off, but the last 2 weeks we were like, nah, we've had enough. We are going to put our foot down. So on a Saturday afternoon, I'm trying to watch a movie. Tom and I look at each other. Music starts playing again. Other way around. Music starts playing again. And then we look at each other and we're like, right, we're just going to talk to this woman. She's playing all hours of the day. It's annoying. So yeah, we're walking over there, and we see this man walking up to the front door. And Tom's like, hey man, can I talk to you? Can I speak to you for a second? And we meet, and then he goes, oh, do you live here? And the guy's like, no, I don't. Anyway, so he goes off towards his car and then pretty much just drives off. And I was like, whatever, we're going to talk to this woman.
So, all right. So you've met this guy middle of the path towards the front door,
pretty much,
and then you've stopped him. Hey, man, do you live here? He's like, no. So then he's just about turned and just turned and walked straight back to his car.
He's just aborted mission. Yeah.
I want to know what was going on.
Well. So we knock on the door, right? And she's like, "Come in." And Tom's like, "Fuck no, we're not coming in." And he's like, "Hi, we're the neighbours." And she's like, "Oh," and she kind of comes out, and we're like, "Oh, can you turn your music down? It's been really loud recently, especially late at night. It's really annoying." And she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." Like victim mentality straight away. She's like, "I don't have a mum," and I was like, "Okay."
I respect that.
Yeah.
Wait, she said, "I don't have a mum."
Yeah, and I was like, "Okay, relevant."
What a random comment.
Yeah, I know. She's like,
wait, is she middle-aged or something?
Yeah, she's got 2 kids. I failed to mention that at the beginning for the context. Hayden tells me I don't tell stories well enough, so I'm trying to fast-pace this, right? So she's like, "Yeah, I'll turn it down." So she turns her music down, and we're like, perfect. It's 2:00 on a Saturday afternoon, right?
Yeah.
We go back into our place, and Tom's like, that was totally her drug dealer. He had this little bag, and then the fact that he just hightailed it out of there, indication. Also the fact that when she answered the door, she was like, "Come in." So let's fast forward to, so that was the Saturday. We're going to fast forward to the Wednesday night, and it's 10:30 at night. Music is blasting. I'm like, how the fuck are these kids going to sleep? It's a school night.
Yeah.
And Tom's had enough. He's up to his eyeballs in this bloody music. Anyway, so we go over there. Yeah. My man did the man thing and stood in front of me when we're at the door. Anyways, so we go over, and I think she'd said previously that she'd broken up with her boyfriend or something, and she was sad and depressed, and we're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Man, this chick trauma dumps quickly.
Yeah, for sure. So we recognized the car. as we walked around at 10:30 at night. And we're like,
Oh, the boy was
where's
there.
the boyfriend? I wonder if the boy is there. And he answers the door and he's like, yeah, I've been trying to tell her to turn it down. You know how people on your fucking drugs talk? I hate that. I hate that I just did that on podcast. Right. I was like, oh my God. Anyway, so we're like, can you just turn it down? Tom was like, it's 10:30 at night. I've already come over here and spoken to you. Can you turn the music off? It's too late for you to be playing this.
Tom raised his voice.
Tom, he did actually. I was like, oh. Tom is a quiet man.
That's kind of hot. It's kind of hot,
like,
Juz.
He getting some. Anyways,
maybe leave the music up for another half
an hour. Yeah. So then, but yeah, he definitely was on drugs, like probably meth or something. But yeah, so first of all, we intercepted the drug dealer. Second of all, we answered the door to her supposedly boyfriend, who was definitely high on something. And then she like came around the corner. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't have a mum." And we're like, "Okay, relevant."
Bring it up again. It's like we got it first time round.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we've got druggies next door. And the funniest thing is that it takes them 2 weeks to mow the lawn. Like they'll do it in like bits. they'll get it out, do like a 2 meters squared, and then they'll stop, and the mower will sit there for like 5
minutes. Are they mowing with like scissors or something?
No, they have a fucking mower. They have like an actual mower. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Just imagining the effort, because like getting a mower going sometimes takes time.
It's definitely
you gotta prime it. You got to do everything.
It's definitely like a 2-stroke fucking mower, right? So they definitely got to pull it. But oh my God, we don't have, like, we live in a townhouse. We don't have that much lawn. It takes Tom maybe half an hour to 45 minutes to mow the lawn.
Well, what you've got more of though is that you've got more mums. Because she doesn't have a mum. And I think you got to start factoring this into your considerations.
I got to bring the mums over. I got to go to the mums and say, come over. She needs a mum.
Yeah, she needs a mum. This mum needs a mum.
But you know what? It's also funny because they just drive a clapped out. He just drives some sort of clapped out people mover. And I'm like, who are you moving, dog? No one's getting in the car with you, brother.
It's a mule.
Oh man, no. Well, she's been nice enough to turn it down, but it just plays on and off, and it's a bit annoying. It's a lot annoying. I'm not gonna lie. We did call the cops the other night, and the cops were like, "It's a Friday night. Like, we can't really do a lot." But they don't know that we've been hearing this for like 2.5 weeks.
What time was it?
We called it like 10:30. So it was early for a Friday night.
You can't be doing that.
But
you had me early. You had me. Like, going over there and talking to him, great. Total
We
respect.
did it twice, Hayden. We did it twice.
Yeah. But calling on a Friday night at 10:30?
Yeah.
Boomer.
And you know what? You know what's annoying? Sometimes it's good music.
Boomers.
Sometimes
good music.
Okay. It's 2010. It's 2000s bangers. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes I get a good. No,
I got a feeling.
So it's sometimes good, and they had like Wagon Wheel playing, and I was like, oh my God. But then the bangers get turned on at like 10:30, and it's like, no, you're done, and like vibrates the whole wall. Anyway, so that's my junkie story.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Dealer. I ain't gonna lie, I think I'm gonna be outdone here for my weekly update.
Oh, I don't know if you want to be outdone by that, because it's kind of shit living next to it.
Well, my story, both people in it have mums, There's,
okay.
We don't have. Don't have any pull.
They got mums.
No, it just obviously officially moved out of Melbourne and had to do the big bond clean, which I feel like is like the adult version of doing an exam. Where it's like
not an exam is an adult version of doing an exam.
There's no exams when you're an adult. I know we technically spoke about this last episode that you actually did have one, but let's just forget that happened for the context of this story.
You're obviously not in the military if you're not doing exams.
Yeah. Well, obviously. But obviously, like normal day-to-day people don't typically do an exam.
Average people.
And like, And it's an exam that you're not skilled at. It's not something you work towards, a bond clean. Oh, actually, you do kind of build skills.
You kind of do.
I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep going forward with this analogy.
We'll see where this plane lands.
We'll see how it goes. All right. So basically, you walk into the bond clean and you're like, all right, no matter what I do, no matter how well I do this, something's going to be wrong. I'm going to miss something. There's going to be something that, the chances of walking away from bond clean with your whole bond is obviously so slim. It's quite a rare, very rare occasion. It's an A+ situation. And I'll tell you what, Juz, I fucking got an A+. I walked away and I have got it all back and I am just strutting along now with some high level satisfaction.
With some high level cash in my bank account. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, true dollar bills. That's better than any high school exam.
That's actually impressive. But you know what else is also impressive? I've never done a bond clean myself. I've always paid someone to do it.
Oh, you're one of them. Must be nice.
I'm also the 1%, guys. Just remember, I'm the 1%.
Get around that.
Yeah, get around me. I'm in the 1%. I've cleaned. I do know how to clean. That's impressive. What were you most proud of in the clean? Like remembering to clean?
Actually, to be honest, it was the oven. Like
the ovens,
I smashed it. I even did it the week beforehand. I was like, fuck, I'll go buy this product. I was like, oh, we'll see how we go. And
what did you get? Can they sponsor us?
I'll have a squiz. I can't remember off the top of my head.
All right, we'll insert this later. An ad will be inserted right here.
Want to seriously impress your date without turning your kitchen into a war zone? Say hello to Spiceify, the secret weapon for effortless, flavor-packed meals that look and taste like you actually know what you're doing. Whether you're whipping up avo toast for brunch or a quick, tasty dinner, Spiceify's all-natural, vegan-friendly spice toppers add instant wow factor with zero stress. Just sprinkle on blends like the avocado, chicken, or hot topper, and boom, simple dish becomes date night worthy. Bonus, the packaging looks slick and modern, so it'll seem like you've got your life together. No mess, no mystery spices from 2008, just bold flavor and big points for effort. Press without the guesswork. Just use the discount code TRUSTUS to receive 20% off at spiceify.com.au and bring the spice to your next date.
And then honestly, I smashed it. I was really happy. It took a couple of attempts to get through it, but all in all, it was really quite easy. And
I love that.
Yeah, once the oven's done, and I did do a couple of things. When you fix things enough so that the next person that uses it breaks it. So there was a little bit.
I love that.
That's
my favorite. Yeah, can you call any out now that you're officially out of the place and you got your money back? Can you call them out?
Yeah. Well, one would just be the toilet roll holder.
That's the word. That one always comes off.
Yeah, right.
It's like, why are you sticking this to plaster? It's not gonna stay.
Yeah. And it's like, I have no idea where to find a replacement for this. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to jam it in there and it'll sit perfectly. And then the other one was the laundry had this pull out door, which you can't put the laundry machine, the washing machine in the laundry while it's still screwed into the wall
and closed
because it hangs out. So you have to unscrew it, take it off, and then you can put the washing machine in there. Yeah. And
can you close the door once it's in there?
Yeah.
Okay,
and you can close it when it's not screwed in. You just don't know that it's not screwed in.
Oh, okay.
So that was the second approach. I left all the screws there, but I'd already taken my toolbox up to Sydney. So I was like, well, I can't be bothered buying a screwdriver.
Just going to finger tight them. That's fine. We don't need any torque wrenches on this thing.
Yeah. And I'm like, the next person is going to have to fucking take it off anyway to put their washing
so you're
machine
actually saving them time.
Right. They should pay. I should get more than my bond.
You should get an extra $1. Maybe $5 for coffee.
Yeah,
maybe $6. What's coffee price in Sydney?
7. Yeah. So that was my bond experience. Yeah. I had another experience when I was flying up to Sydney after the bond clean, where this bloke got on the plane. He was sitting window side and he suited up and everything. And I was like, okay, bro. It's Jetstar. It's the poor people airline.
What time is his flight though? Come on.
It was post business hours. So it was 5 o'clock. So I assume he was I assume he must have
Yeah.
been in town for
He's
business.
probably
but
like a
obviously-
business analyst for a consulting firm that gets no budget for any flights.
Yeah, I was going to say, doesn't have any money. But he was trying to live it up on the flight.
Come
So
on.
he's like ordering, what was he ordering? I think he was ordering bubbles or Chardonnays
Yeah, I
every
rate
time.
that.
Yeah,
Why
on a
not?
Jetstar.
Why not, brother?
Yeah, well, I was off it. I was
Company
like, whatever,
money.
man, just fucking.
Well, it's because he has a job and you don't. So
Why are you live this fantasy where I don't have a fucking job?
I don't know how you kept it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Anyway.
How many
but
did
the
he have?
best
It's only a
part-
short flight.
Yeah, literally. And he's like buzzing the lady to fucking come get it.
Oh!
Yeah, that's what I
Brother.
mean. This
Brother.
guy is trying to live it up.
No, not on
And then he
an
gets the
hour
last
flight.
one. Yeah, and it's literally you're 40 minutes in the air, like that, but not including the takeoff and landing. So you have a 40-minute window of like
He's
straight
fucked.
again. Yeah, so he's just smashing him. And then he gets like his third one, and we're nearly landing. And like they're coming around with like collecting
The
the
bin.
rubbish while he's
Yeah.
buzzing the lady to bring him out one more. And then he's got it on his leg, and he's sitting it on his leg. And then he fucking spills it. And
At least
just-
it was bubbles, and not like
it
red wine.
absolutely made my day. I was like, fuck this guy. I was like, I hate this guy. And then he spilled it all over his suit. And I was like, the world just balances out, you know. And that is this week's rogue guide to
Well, that's crazy.
aerial travel.
Air travel. You
Air
do
travel.
this?
Air
Come
travel.
on, do you want to try that one more time?
This week's rogue guide to air travel.
Nailed it. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Look, I have a similar story. No,
You were the
it's only
rich
similar at
person.
the very end. Yeah, I don't get this Jetstar thing. Anyways, no, I was on a flight home. I may have told this story already, but I'm going to tell it again because I think it's hilarious. We were on a flight home from Pross's
Was
wedding.
someone picking you up from the airport?
Oh,
Who's
no,
showing
that's
off
a
your
different
names?
story. That's
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
not what to do in this. No. This one's funny. That one wasn't funny. That was terrible. No, so I was coming home. We were flying home from Pross's wedding, and it was a Brisbane to Canberra flight. So a little prop plane in May, storm clouds everywhere, big thunderstorms in Brisbane. And I was like, all right, this is going to be a fun flight. So, they come around, do the cabin service. The flight's, I think, an hour and a half from Canberra to Brisbane. It's not very long. So they're coming around doing the cabin service, and I'm getting a wine. It's all good. And some other people getting some wine. And then we hit some turbulence. And they're like, strap in because we're hitting turbulence. But
You
I'm
got red
smart.
wine?
No. I had red
Okay.
wine, and I knew to finish it because I was like, this shit gonna go everywhere, right?
Everything's smashing around, and Juzzy's just in her seat, just going.
Yeah, you never pour the entire glass.
Mm.
That you never pour the entire bottle because they all come on screw tap. Screw.
Screw
They
taps.
always come with screw caps. So we hit this turbulence. Oh my god, it's probably the worst turbulence I fucking felt in my life. It was probably 10 minutes of like
Jeez.
bumpy, right?
Fuck.
This person in the first bit, their wine goes straight up onto the roof.
Onto the roof.
And then it trickles along about 4 seats.
No.
Tripping. But all you can do
Oh.
is sit there with
And
your
take
like
it.
seatbelt on, just waiting and just taking it. But yeah, it was red wine and like
Your hands in the air. Oh, fuck.
yes, oh my god, it was like 4 people in front, and I just laughed at this poor woman who had her wine. And it happened like we hit turbulence 2 more times in that flight, so it wasn't like we were like, oh no, it's fine, that's it, and then they can clean it up. No, it kept fucking happening.
It's more wine gone left, right. That's the shit they don't show you in movies, is it?
No, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing for sure. But if we're going to talk about the road guide to air travel, we should probably talk about what not to do and what to do. But
Yes.
maybe with a little twist. So my partner has a friend. I'm going to call him out. It's Tom. Tom never gets to anything on time, and that is the kind of person that pisses me
Oh,
off.
this is Tom's friend, Tom.
This is Tom's friend, Tom.
Yeah, this is the fucking guy that spilt wine all over me. I fucking know this guy.
Tom
He
was
came
calling you
late
out.
to your birthday
He did.
and
He did.
smacked my wine,
He was
red
very
wine, all
embarrassed.
over me.
And you know what? But then we had a great time afterwards, so
Yeah, it was.
it's all right. But no, this guy, I'm calling him out. I'm straight up calling him out. He never makes anything. He's the guy who will go and get a snack right before boarding and then still fucking make it to the flight. But anyways. So I actually think.
I was just going to step one this.
I was actually going to put my step one. My step two is step one.
You don't get a step one. It's in the show notes and I get step one.
Well, it just lead it in better. It just led it better.
Respect the rules of engagement.
You know what, Hayden? I am the producer, but I don't do any producing anymore. Could I be upgraded to co-host?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see how we
But
go. I'll
producer
put it up.
does.
I'll put it up on. Producer Jazz has a good ring to it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I am the reason we get ratings. Anyways, keep going.
Step one. Time is irrelevant in the airport, right? There's just, when that airplane leaves, that is the only time you need to know. Everything else before that doesn't fucking matter. Like, you don't need to worry about people lining up, getting to the airport early. All of it. It's all irrelevant as long as you're there before that flight leaves.
Okay. But what are your thoughts on like airport beers at 9 a.m.? That's what I really want to know.
Oh, yeah. You wanted me to bring this up. I'm not a big fan of airport beers.
And I think that we need to poll the listeners on this because I actually think you are very wrong and you are in the minority here.
And I love beers.
This is the weird part. And I'm like, do you like beers on a plane?
Yeah, fuck yeah. But I don't know why pre-flight, I don't know. Doesn't do much for me.
Is it because they're not free and you're poor?
There's an agenda that you're pushing today. I can feel it.
Is it because it's not included in the ticket price?
Yeah, but all I have to do is wait half an hour and it's free beers.
That is true. Previous Hayden paid for those beers on the flight. The more beers you drink, the cheaper your flight is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually pretty good logic. So in that case,
same as like a happy hour or something. Don't order the beer half an hour before the happy hour. Order it when the happy hour kicks in.
You know what? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna think about it, but I still do an airport beer.
Yeah.
No,
I
think
want to touch on one more point of the timing. With the new airports now have the faster security systems, where you like stand in them, and it's not like a metal
Smith
detector.
machines. What do you call them?
Yeah.
Whatever.
But because of that, I can get to the airport 30 minutes before my flight, and I can make it quite comfortably.
Melbourne Airport is somewhat deceiving sometimes.
This was in Sydney, and
Sydney Airport has the new machines though, so that's fair.
Yeah, but this was like they just put them in.
Yeah.
And I left for the airport from Bondi Junction 40 minutes before my flight took off. So in the Uber, it's 21 minutes in the Uber. So I got to the airport 19 minutes out and went straight through security and then got to my flight and I still had 5 minutes spare.
Yeah.
And it wasn't delayed or anything. It was on time.
How long was it boarding or like departing?
Boarding, yeah.
No, that's not my question. Oh. My question was, did you leave 40 minutes before boarding or before flight leaves?
Flight leaves. Yeah, flight leaves. 19 minutes before the flight left was when I walked into the airport. I'll admit, I was like, if there's a line here, I'm in trouble. I'll be in a bit of strife.
You know what? But if you were Tom, not my Tom, the other Tom.
Snack Tom.
Hey, yeah. Snack Tom. I don't know if he wants that nickname because that might boost his ego. But anyways, if you... But if you're Snack Tom, you're getting a snack at that point in time.
Well, I did that once as well.
Or you're cutting the line.
I wouldn't cut the line. There's no point. Everyone's getting on their seat.
Unless you go to security and you go, no, this is going through security. You go up to the person.
Yeah. And then sometimes they've dragged me out of the line. They'll be like, who's flying a Noosa? Hey, me. Yeah. And like way down the back. I'm like, me. Like,
is that because it's Brisbane Airport? Because Brisbane Airport
they're pretty good with that. They're pretty relaxed with all that.
Because...
But I remember once I came to, and everyone was like boarding. Everyone was just about, I was so hungry. I was like, fuck, I'm going to get like a croissant. And I got a croissant. And I'm standing about 30 meters away from the gate, and everyone's bought it, and I'm trying to eat it. I'm trying to scoff it all because I don't want to bring it on the plane and be that guy that eats on the plane.
That's surprising.
And then I watched the girl call my name over the speakers as I'm just like scoffing my croissant. 20 meters away, and then I quickly finish it, and then I walk over and scared. She's like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yep."
That's like, you were making eye contact with her when she was making the announcement.
Yeah, I didn't know where else to look, to be honest.
That's actually kind of funny, but also weird that you don't want to be that person that eats on the plane.
I feel like it's a bit obnoxious. You know, I don't want the person next to me. And if it smells really good, you know, that kind of pissed me off.
Yeah, but it's a croissant. It's not going to smell. I mean, it will smell.
It was a ham and cheese croissant toasted.
Oh, it will smell. Yeah, fair. Yeah. Anyways, I think it's time we move on to step 2. And step 2 is you have to you have to put eyes on that gate before you do anything else.
Yeah.
So, except in the scenario where you're late, but that's something I would never be in. Let's go back a step. I actually want to say one more about step 1. Canberra Airport, you get in there, you depart here 15 minutes before your flight's leaving, you get in there 3 minutes before the gate closes, and you're going. There's no one at Canberra Airport. It's actually amazing. Amazing.
Right. That.
I actually forgot what Melbourne Airport was like, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be late. Anyways, we're going to go step 2. Step 2 is you have to see the gate, know what number it is, where is it located. Check out the numbering system, because if you go anywhere else in the terminal, you might get lost, and you need to know which way the numbers go. So before you do anything else, you go through security and you go straight to your gate and you go lock eyes from across
see
the room.
what the vibe is. You know, are people crowding around the front, or is everybody on the flight and then you're a bit scared?
Yeah, well, I'm never late, so actually I'm a bit late once. No, you just got to go see it, because I got stuck. It was Dallas Airport. I don't know if anyone's been to Dallas Airport.
Oh, I have.
Yeah. And there was a little bit of there's like you walk down and there's weird, like you either go like gate 61 and 62 is off to this way, but every other gate's that way. Yeah. But then you're like, but I'm 63. Where do I go? Anyways, my point is I was doing a bit of construction, I think, at the time, and I was like, cool. I got
hit on in the Dallas airport.
Well, you can tell me that story after I tell this story.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I just wanted to brag. That was all.
No, drink for bragging, but you don't have beers, so whatever. So I was like, cool. I got there early because I didn't have anything else to fucking do in Dallas. I think I'd flown in from New York. So New York, Dallas. Anyways. So I thought I'll get a little snack, but I didn't put eyes on my gate. And you know what fucking happened? I was like, I got a bit of time. It's almost an international flight. It's a big plane. Like, they take ages to board. It was an A380 or some shit. And they're like, cool boarding. And I was like, all right, well, I guess it's time to go. And I walk around to where I think my gate is. And it is not there. The numbers are going the opposite direction. And I was like, what is this numbering system? So then I'm like, holy shit, am I in the wrong fucking terminal? Or am I in the wrong fucking area, right? So I'm sprinting, and it's not short. Dallas Airport is fucking massive.
Yeah.
And so I then realized I get to the end where it's like the sign will say like what gates are in this part of the terminal. And it's like, no, gate 63 is there. So then I run, it's probably 100 meters, honestly. I'm sprinting 100 meters down to my fucking gate. And it was exactly where I thought it was. I just didn't look far enough around the corner because the numbers were going the opposite direction.
Yeah.
And so I was fine because there'd been a medical emergency on the previous flight.
Oh,
and I made it on time. That person was
that
okay,
might have
but
been, are you sure? That might have been your neighbour's mum.
Well, they made it, so it wasn't. Oh my God, that's fucking savage. I love it. Yeah, but then I was sweaty, so I had to get my travel deodorant out so I didn't stink out of the plane.
Fair. Which kind of rolls into step 3, because I would never do that. Step 3 is Aura Farm.
Please.
Similar to trams, similar to trains. Do not run. Do not run. You have to walk
I was running.
elegantly, stylishly. You know, people are that they're finding the airport crush. someone in that airport will crush on you if you do it right.
Yeah, I was panicking. I was not anyone's crush material. Oh, they're like, wow, she's so fast.
Yeah.
She's above average at running.
We'll get to that. But yeah, I think it's a great opportunity. And you also do want to dress relatively nice for two reasons.
Oh,
For A,
yeah.
for the aura farming and then being someone's airport crush. And B, you're more likely to get upgraded if you actually do dress nicely. So that's another one to factor in.
Is this something you've experienced? Or do you just get upgraded because you're tall and they go, he needs more space?
And look good. Tall and look good. No one's look, let's be honest. No one's upgrading a tall, ugly person.
No comment.
And we'll move on to step 4.
I actually agree with the dressing nice, but I also think in general, I don't like to dress like a slob at the moment. I kind of like to feel like I'm put together. But like,
yeah, if I'm in a big public space like that, I'm like, I'm not a big fan of the trackies, like the trackie suit that people sort of wear
no.
to airports.
I'll wear like, not trackies, but like, well, I call them noo-noos. I don't know if everyone else calls them noo-noos.
Never heard that.
But it's like lounge wear that's kind of nice, which I guess is what you're talking about. It's those trackies that are not trackies, but they are. No, I'm a big fan of them. Lounge wear. You got to wear lounge wear. But I'm not wearing Ugg boots on the flight.
Yeah, fair.
I'm wearing fully enclosed shoes because what if we have an accident and we land on the ground and I'm going to have to run through some fucking glass? I don't know. That's really morbid. No, I'm fully enclosed shoes, usually sneakers. Done.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Give me step 4.
Step 4 is lounge access is king, right? Oof. If you are sitting in the airport paying for your beers, you're an idiot. You got to get into the lounge. There's many ways to get into the lounge. Hayden can run through all 3 of them.
A, pay for it. B, use your credit card complimentary passes. 3, know someone that's also going into the lounge and leech off them. Yeah.
You can bring a guest in to the lounge. So I chose to pay for the lounge the last 2 years because I was doing a lot of flights to and from Melbourne. I'm a Qantas member. Qantas King is king. Virgin sucks. Sorry, you don't get included.
We hate Virgins. We hate
Virgins.
Them.
We hate Virgins. I don't want to pay. I paid money for my ticket. I don't want to add in a bag. I don't want to add in my food. I want it included, right? So, got to get the lounge because you walk in there, it's free food. You can eat as much as you want. You eat so much food that you don't need to eat dinner or breakfast or lunch, right?
Yeah.
That's my tip. Nothing
and it's pretty
more.
Good food. It's not like crazy food, but it is pretty good food.
Well, it's nutritious food.
Yeah.
It used to be better though.
It's quite nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be when I was in there, to be honest.
Yeah. However, the wine selection, fabulous.
Oof,
I'm always like, give me
beers?
a sparkling. I do like the coffee machine. Yeah.
I was intimidated by the coffee machine, I'll admit.
Too many buttons?
I was just, and it was me by myself. I was like,
it's already
my first time. I was like, there
was no hot chocolate option. That's why.
Are you calling me a child? Yeah, there it is. Yeah. You're going to call me poor as well?
Yeah. I'm surprised you made it to the lounge. Yeah.
Yeah, well, at least I still got my mum.
Oh, my God. I hope this person can't hear me. But yeah, so try and get access to lounge. They do like complimentary lounge passes. Get a credit card that has a deal. I don't know, get enough points. Status credits is another way to do it.
Yeah.
Get in on it because it is elite.
And then
they announce when your flight is boarding, and they're like, Qantas QF147 to Sydney is boarding. And like,
I was about to say, the way they announce it is just it's sexier. It's like the speakers are smoother. Like I don't know.
It's gentle.
It's
ASMR. Like it is a bit of ASMR. Look, I've had a really good experience with the Canberra Qantas Club. I had a flight that was cancelled. And the guy was very lovely to give me all of my options, and I went up to the counter first. The flight didn't end up working out for me, so I had to drive to Melbourne. But like they were like, we've already automatically booked you on the immediate next flight. If you have any problems, come up to the concierge, and like he's been great. Or like they let you know that the flight's been delayed, and then they put the map up on the screen, and then they're like, we'll just let you know when your flight is here. It's been delayed or whatever. So it's great. Plus, you get to mingle with some rich people, which is also fun.
That part is kind of nice. Yeah. Well, step 5, I've thought about it, and I think step 5 is catch as many flights as you can. Flights
Catch
are fun.
flights, not feelings.
TBC.
TBC.
I'm still,
I love
flights.
flying.
Yeah, me too. It's fun. You're doing something. Like, you're going somewhere cool. It's out of routine. Like, it's different.
It's like you could go anywhere. Like once you walk into that gate, once you walk through that security, you could be going anywhere. You could be anybody. No one knows who you are. But I enjoy looking up and seeing planes in the sky. It's going to sound so special. And I think I have that feeling of like, oh, those people are going somewhere exciting. Those people are going somewhere that's different. And I'm like, oh, isn't that exciting?
Yeah, I'm not bad with that. Sometimes I get in my head, though, when I'm looking at the planes in the sky and I'm like, how the fuck is that up there?
Oh, well, there's a bit of physics there. You got a little bit of lift.
How? How did
low
more
air
planes
pressure,
not crash?
high air pressure? Because they're like in a bowl full of jelly, right? They're getting sucked up into the sky as opposed to like flying into the sky. They're getting sucked up. So it's more of a sucking motion than it is like a lifting, right? It's lifting.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
So as long as you have forward momentum, you'll always have lift, right? So that's why planes glide. Yeah, I think you could fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I believe I can fly.
That's this week's Road Guide to Air Travel.
I enjoyed that because I love air travel. I want to be a pilot.
Yeah.
If I could quit my job, I would be a pilot.
Oh, actually, I think I mentioned this the other week, but I got on the flight the other day and the pilot was younger than me. I could tell.
Amazing.
That really concerned me.
No, yeah. But we're also like,
do I trust someone younger than me? Don't say it.
Look, no.
I'm not ready to hear it.
I was gonna say, no, I saw this meme recently. And by recently I mean it was yesterday. And every 30-year-old thinks they're 24 until they talk to a 24-year-old and they realize they're 45.
I don't even get to be in my 30s.
No, you completely missed your 30s. Yeah, but like I sent that to my friend who's 23 and she's like, you're welcome. And I'm like, shut up. Shout out to Zali for making me feel like I'm 45. I
love it. Well, one thing that doesn't matter about age, it's about being above average. You know? I think this is something that's resonated with me a lot over the last 31 years of my life, where I'm very I'm not great at anything. Like I'm not like a superstar at anything, but I feel like I'm above average in a lot of things, mostly sport stuff, but I'm not good at any. I'm not great at any of them. Just to fucking clarify before people are like, oh, he's building up his ego, whatever. I'm above average in things. And I think that in itself is what I'm going to do a bit of a above average series. So we'll do little challenges and see how I go with beating average scores. For us, I'd say, well, we are an above average podcast.
Straight up. That's actually number one. We are above average. Anything above 50% is average.
Yeah, exactly. Like it doesn't have to be much, but as long as you're just above it, I'm above average tall. And I feel like I'm an above average weight to run ratio. Consider like my weight class compared to the kilometers I can run, I would say is above average. What about you, Jazz? What above average things have you got?
Look, I actually said one before, an above average runner in the airport, 100%.
In the airport, it's keyword in the airport.
Yeah, keyword in the airport. Any other time, I can run. I'm actually, I'm gonna put myself in that. I'm above average runner. It's great.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
The one thing I genuinely believe in is that I'm an above average singer. That one I'm not even joking. That one's not even funny. That one's
Girls
Come on, give me
girls
the
got
karaoke
vocals.
mic. Thank you very much.
Mm.
You give me the karaoke mic. It is like Whitney Houston. Let's fucking go.
All right. Let's bring it back a little bit.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
It is good. It is good. Don't get me wrong.
I'm definitely an above average loudness of speak kind of person. Like
Yeah.
I'm hitting decibels even though I'm chatting. I'm chatting in the office. I'm hitting decibels.
Yeah, you'll know. Yeah, I think our listeners will know that one.
Yeah.
They'll support you.
This might be clipping.
Yeah. The amount of fucking audio editing or levels I have to do.
I'd also say that I'm an above average sassy email sender. Like just enough to be like, you're an idiot. But then also just enough to be like, no, she's actually, her tone's okay, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You can't get in trouble. That is
I ain't
definitely
getting,
a sweet spot. There's an
HR
art
ain't
to
calling
that.
me up for my emails, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I rate that.
I'd probably
I
also
rate
say
that.
I'm above average yapper. I'm yapping.
Ooh, you're marking my territory now.
Oh, am I?
I do. I'd put myself in the yap category.
Yeah, I say you're
not
a yapper.
all the time, I'll admit, but I think
No,
once I'm
yeah.
going, I'm a
There's-
yapper. Definitely above
definitely-
average.
Yeah.
You're probably maybe elite category.
Oh, am I an elite? I don't think we were
You're
talking
the
about
1%.
eliteness. I am in the 1%. Money and yapping. The perfect category. The perfect combination.
The dream. The politician
The dream.
right there.
Oh, hang on a second. I reckon I do a better budget than half the politicians.
Oh no, we are not talking about the budget.
Doing a bit of budget chat.
That was literally our one rule for the pod. It's like we're not talking about the fucking budget.
I did joke about making this episode about the budget, and then we decided to veto it. But I still managed to get budget chat in there.
She wins.
I'm an above average. No. Actually, no, I'm not going to say that one. Don't worry.
Right. All right. We don't have much more time left, so I'm gonna think that we
Let's do all of it. Let's just do all of it and then cut it. I don't think the
Let's
people
just
want us to
keep
cut.
fucking going.
These episodes, the people want these episodes. They're the highest rating. Come on, Hayden. Give them what they want. Who cares about the time?
All right. Shit. All right.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We'll play the number game to finish. So
No. We're doing everything else on the list because last episode cut short. Come on, Hayden.
We're gonna add on the extra 20 minutes. That was pretty
Yeah.
heartbreaking because
That was interesting because it was,
good content.
guys. If you listen to the last episode that I was on,
It was the last episode. It's not all about what you were on. It's
I
about
thought there
trust
was an
us.
episode in between, but I'm sorry, my bad. The last to the listeners, I just want to apologize for the shit chat before the audio cut out because it got real good after that.
It did. It got
It really
real
did.
wholesome and everything.
It was wholesome.
Some
It was
pretty
it
genuine
was
stuff.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I apologize. So we got to give the listeners what they want, Hayden. They want an extra 20 minutes in this ep. Let's go.
Well, I can't remember how to play the number game. I know I have to ask you questions.
You ask me.
Oh,
I
yeah,
pick
so-
a number.
Yeah,
And
you just
then
pick a number.
It's a category though.
Yeah.
You pick the category. Like you have
Yes.
favorite bill to pay. That's one we done last time.
Yeah.
Or
All
whatever it
right.
was.
You think of a number, say the number. I'm just going to look away
Yeah.
from... Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Go for it.
4.
How'd you go?
I said it.
Nice.
said it.
Did the listeners
Let
hear
me let me write it down in case I forget it. Like last time.
it? Yeah, true. Yeah.
That was not good. I've got my pen. Let's go.
All right. Let's go with... just to explain the number game. So I'm going to ask a question and Juzzy is going to say her answer that's going to be positioned around what I would assume is that number in a 1 to 10 scale.
Yeah. But what's the
So,
category?
Well, that's what I'm about to ask.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Let me just jump in there. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. So I'm going to say, what is your ideal flight distance?
Ooh. That's on brand. Okay. Actually, now
'cause
I'm
obviously-
remembering what this. Wait, so 1 is good and 10 is bad.
No, other way
No,
around.
10 is good. Okay.
10 is good. 10 out of 10 is good.
All right. Ideal flight. Let me just think about this for a second.
Yeah. Don't worry about destination specifically.
No, it's just time in the air.
Yeah. So
Look, okay. Ideal flight distance. I'm gonna say like 10 hours.
ooh.
Yeah. Noting that the longest flight is how many hours, Hayden?
It's 22.
It's like 22 from.
But if you were in
Perth to
Dallas,
London.
then I did an 18-hour from Dallas to Melbourne.
Yeah, so let's say
That was
if
good.
18 hours is the longest,
Yeah.
22 hours is longest. I'm gonna say. Actually, Can I change my answer a little bit?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna say 12. 12 hours. Yeah, 2 hours makes whole
Interesting.
distance. Yeah.
Because I'll admit, for me, I feel like the perfect the 10 out of 10 distance is an 8-hour flight.
Oh,
I feel like
that's
it's enough
interesting.
time to watch like 2 movies, get your meal service, 2 meals, and have a little nap. Like that's sort of the sweet spot, I'd reckon.
Interesting.
So you're saying, what was it, 12?
12
14?
hours. I'm saying 12 hours.
12. I'm saying that's still a good distance.
I'm really
thinking-
concerned.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll cook with it. We'll cook
Okay,
with it.
all right, we'll cook with it.
Yeah. All right. So I'll say at this stage, I'm leaning towards like a 7.
Are we doing flight-related options?
I am trying to think of questions
What?
flight related.
All right, your favorite meal.
I was literally going to say that. Yeah.
All right, sorry.
So,
No.
Jenny, what is your favorite
Sorry, we're gonna.
meal?
Oh, my favorite meal. Okay.
Yeah. I think there's some good ones out there. I can think of a couple. Obviously, like cutlery. If you know, sometimes like you get like sausages in there, which is great. But like, I don't want to use too much cutlery. You know.
All right,
like,
I'm
a
gonna go
noodle is
with-
always good.
I'm gonna go. Thank you for giving me thinking time. You could have
Thanks.
just been
I was
paused.
pretty happy with that.
Yeah, that was actually good. I'm gonna say it is the Jetstar. Like they have like a noodle, a Jetstar noodle. What do you call it? You call it stir fry.
Noodles. Oh,
The Jetstar
shit.
stir fry. Yeah.
Fuck. See, I reckon it is Jetstar, which is a bit.
Mm.
It has it going, but it is a noodle, which I think is the meal you want to eat on a flight.
Yeah.
Because you're only using a fork. You don't have to use a knife. Like you don't have to.
You are thinking
dig
about this
in,
very.
your
I'm thinking
elbows,
about experience
the
and
meal.
total taste.
Well, I can't say I've had
experience.
that meal, so I don't know exactly. But I'd imagine a stir fry is not a bad meal, and it's something that would age quite well on a plane. It's not like a bread or something that might get soggy or steamy. I'm going to stick around a 7 again. I think the best meal I had was on a Singapore Airlines, and it was like it was one of their noodle dishes, and holy shit, it was good.
I cannot believe you're. Keep going.
I'm
I'm an adult. I can regulate. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. The final question is going to be favorite destination.
Oh, okay. Favorite destination. This actually
it
might be
doesn't have to be
controversial.
favorite, but between 1 to 10, yeah.
But what's the worst destination and what's the best destination?
Well, it's all
No one knows.
perspective. Yeah, exactly.
Perspective. I'm gonna say. I'm struggling.
Could be
here.
international, could be
struggling here.
domestic, could be somewhere that something traumatic happened to you. Could be
I'm gonna
something
say
that is currently traumatic right now in the world
Dubai.
climate. Oh,
That's.
that would be a
Dubai.
5, wouldn't it? Because it's just like a transition hub, or maybe a 4, because it's not the best of the transition hubs.
Is now where you guess my number and that's your final answer?
Well, I'm going to say the first 2 were 7s. This one was a 4, so I'm going to guess a 6.
Unfortunately, the listeners have been screaming at you the whole time. I don't understand how, but my number was 4.
Oof! Well, I got there at the end, but
You're almost there, and but okay. To be fair, my ideal flight time is probably 3 hours because I don't really like sitting for that long. So I get the 8-hour thing because you get to have a snooze, but sleeping on a plane is not that comfortable, I don't find.
Yeah, but that's why 8 hours is like a nap territory.
Yeah, but you're still sitting in a plane for 8
on
hours.
Yeah, I agree. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I do love the feeling of just sitting there watching movies and getting
That's
drunk.
fair. That's fair. And that's why I'm like 3 hours is enough for one meal and one movie. That's why I think it's
I'd still say 3 hours
time.
is up there. Yeah, I'd say 5 is shitter than 3 and 8. Yeah.
So, and 12 is like you've just passed over a whole day traveling and you're like,
yeah, I was probably too generous with it.
Maybe a little bit too much. So that's why I was surprised. And then I was very fucking surprised when you said noodles out of Jetstar was good.
Well, I haven't had the specific meal, and I think noodles as a meal on a plane is a good meal.
All right. I thought about this differently. I thought about the airline, shitty food, the fact you have to pay for it, and two, it's not shitty like you're just getting like fucking bag of chips and a Coke. Yeah. Like you're getting like a kind of a meal, so it's not like it was all right. It was all right tasting. Out of the meals you could have chosen, it was one of the better ones, but because it was Jetstar, it brought it down. If you're looking at good meals, you're looking at like Etihad, Emirates, Singapore Airlines. I actually rate Qantas food and Virgin in the bin. We've already established Virgin's in the bin.
I think Asian Airlines are the king of in-flight food.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got the curries, they got the noodles, which are just a fork or a spoon. Like, anytime you have a knife in there, it's just too much. It's too much going on. Too many hours.
No, see, I rate
pressure.
I rate the breakfast when you get like eggs, sausage,
love the breakfast,
spinach, bacon, and eggs.
Yeah. Oh, it slaps.
I love airline eggs. They're fluffy. They're light.
I ain't gonna lie. It's not farm fresh. That I know.
No. It's definitely packaged. It's definitely pre-packaged. But I love that shit. I love that shit.
They still work. Yeah.
Well,
I love it. And I've got a flight in a month as well, so I'm fucking looking forward to that.
Yeah. So you're gonna take away all these hot takes, but you know what? I have a hot take. I have a hot take. Women aren't funny. And you know what? That's kind of funny coming from me because I'm hilarious. And you know, I actually don't quite remember, Hayden, what I'd written this down for because I forgot.
Oh, I wrote this down. What do you mean?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. My hot take of the week is women aren't funny. Guys, actually, I got it. All right. You're sitting in a room. Visualize this, right? You're sitting in a room.
I'm there.
It's a bunch of dudes.
Eyes closed.
A bunch of dudes talking shit. And you are the fly on the wall. Boy chat is just funnier than girl chat. Hot take.
Yeah, I do love girl chat. Don't get me wrong. But I love it for the drama.
But maybe
for the humor, I guess.
Yeah, maybe
Whereas boy chat has no sense to it. We're just
so
fucking
it's
just ripping on each other. It's just ripping on something. Like it's just humor that compounds and just compounds. And
you guys just make fun of each other until someone's crying and then they get over it. Whereas like girl chat, I'm the funny one, so I'm the one making the jokes.
And then everyone's crying.
I'm actually above average comedian. I'm going to put that in my above average list.
I'll allow that.
Yeah,
I'll allow that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's why the listeners love me as their favorite podcast host.
All right.
We need to do a poll, the listeners. I don't know about Dodzy, but he's wrong. I'm the favorite. I've name dropped a lot of people tonight. I have a lot of friends. Isn't that nice?
You're trying to build an audience so that when we do have a poll, that you're going to do quite well.
Which we never do because somebody.
You know what? I will. I'll
deleted my access to the Instagram. I'll do it. No, I actually have access again, team. I'll do it once this episode drops. We're putting this out there because I want to know. I'm the best. I'm the favorite podcast host.
Yeah. We'll find out. We'll find out.
Maybe it's like podcast duo as well because I want to know who their favorite duo is because you're on every episode and Darcy and I have done an episode together and it was not as good. I love you, Darcy, but
it was a rough listen, that one. Yeah. No, I like it. I'll put a poll up around that. That'll be fun, actually.
You should. But should we finish the episode on some transphobic?
I think we're just. This is it. We're done.
No. I really want to read out.
And that can be the no, because remember, you were just considered above average funny. If these bomb, you go back under.
Well, let me pick the funny ones. Okay. These ones.
Worst case scenario. Just explain it. If it doesn't feel like it hits, just explain it to me.
Okay, well, I found this post recently. This is my welcome to my algorithm. I found this post recently, and it was Transport Gov UK, and it said stop using anti-transport language. And I thought this is perfect for transphobic. So they say, instead of "we missed the boat," you say, "poor time management skills have cost us a fabulous day out at sea."
Don't mind it.
Instead of "I've lost my train of thought," say, "my mind has decided to take the scenic route in this conversation."
Yeah. Oh, trouble.
Okay, we go one more.
All right, last one.
Instead of we'll cross that bridge when we get to it," say, "frankly, your lack of patience is eroding the foundations of our friendships. Please chill."
What does bridges have to do with being public transport?
That's not me. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Instead of "let's reinvent the wheel," say, "let's leverage existing circular-shaped solutions to keep us moving forward." That one feels very corporate, and you know what?
Yeah. Put that
I
in your
might
next
use
sassy
that.
email.
I reckon that's gonna
Yeah,
fly
I like
in my
it.
next sassy email. But yeah, that takes us to the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, stop using anti-transport language, and we'll be back in your ears next week. Trust us.
Love it.